Good morning, everyone. Coming to you from COP26 in Glasgow. Today is November 5, the fifth day of the conference and deliberation. The political dialogue has ended, and today is especially the Youth and Nature Day. Youth has already made a big impact here. There are impassioned speeches given by the young folks from all over the world. And also today, especially the focus is on nature, and this brings climate action, earth sciences, etc. on board. One of the things that I mentioned to you in my earlier messages was that everyone was talking about people-centric solutions. The dialogue moved on, and we were talking about science has the solutions. And today, in the morning, I heard of people-centric science, and this tells me more and more that there is a growing realization and recognition that science can make a difference, and science has a lot of the solutions. And this, for me, coming from IEC, is music to my ears, because IEC standards, which are all related to sciences, electrotechnology, etc., which make an impact on climate and so many other things. I think we are at the heart of developing standards which can help address a lot of the emerging challenges. Today there was a session at the Nigerian Pavilion, and Nigerian government, especially the Minister of Rural Electrification and the Minister of Environment, were both present, and they were making a presentation on how Nigeria, which has a very highly oil-based economy, it's moving to renewables and making its net zero commitments. And in the process, it was wonderful to hear how Nigeria is moving in this direction. It was interesting to hear that Nigeria is looking at moving from petroleum-based to gas, and gas to all electric, and then renewables, which is big investments in solar PV are planned. It's interesting that they are very conscious of the need for standards, especially global consensus standards, to address matters related to Nigeria's green electricity. I was at another session today at the SDGs Pavilion, which was talking about the marine life and the marine agriculture, mainly seaweed, etc., and how that is growing. And it was interesting that they were all connecting with electricity, because electricity is required for whatever they are doing with fisheries, especially once they catch the fish and they bring it to the shore, the process requires electricity all along, and how the greening of electricity even in those industries, which is not very intuitive sometimes for electrotechnical experts, but it's interesting the impact electrotechnology is having on marine life. And it was wonderful to hear that they are looking at green technology, especially solar PV based, battery based solutions, which can enable them to be more green and sustainable. Today being the day of youth and nature, I had the opportunity to have casual conversations with a lot of young people. I'm amazed at the amount of energy and passion they bring to this conference. I feel that this conference, especially COP26, is going to be a pivotal movement where it's not about grey-haired folks. You can hear some of them behind me over here also. It's not about older folks, but it's the younger folks who are driving a lot of the agenda and making very strong statements over here. I close by also mentioning another young man whom I met from Ivory Coast. It has a pavilion here. The young man was talking very passionately about how he is working to change the cocoa industry in Ivory Coast, and how Ivory Coast is very clearly on a path toward green electricity and a sustainable future. On a closing note, I want to mention that this place from where I am presenting is slightly different. This has actually, I am at the booth which is owned by CNN over here. Next to me on this side is Eurovision and Sky News. And I wonder how they manage the crowds behind them, because I've not been able to manage it, but I hope the recordings come out well. Good luck to you, and I'll report to you again tomorrow from here.